Hello. Hold on. That was about to get recursive. I was opening up my own live stream so I can post it to Discord. All right. Yes, send now. Hello. It's me, Rebecca. I came back, just like I promised. Actually, well, I guess it would not be fair to say I promised. Threatens, maybe, is the... Oh, wait, I should probably make sure that the live stream is actually working, huh? Promise. Oh, yep, there I am. Okay. Oh, hi, Don Pedro. How are you? Don Pedro, I just caught up on I was starting to catch up on my Discord DMs for the last year. Insinuated. That's a good word for it, I think. Yeah, so I'm in the middle of writing the script for my post-election video, and oh boy, is it something so far? Kind of a down. Well, actually, I don't even think it is a downer. It's just very stressful to write. Hey, Rifter. Hey, Darren. Oh, good. So the Discord is working. That's good. Yeah, I was just reading my DMs, and I missed a lot. I should pay attention to that in the future. My bad, you guys. I'm really not great with Discord. I'm trying to get better, but it's tough. I'm also trying to clean up my desk a little bit. So I've had some success. I've moved some things around, but now I have this rat king of a cable management. Wait, what does this go to? Oh, wait, no. What the heck? Sorry, I've got this. It looks like a microphone cable. What does this go to? Oh, this was for my coding, my electronics stuff. I had to plug in my Raspberry Pi. Hola, Aldo. Hi, my so-called life. How are you? Okay, well, I can't seem to remove it, so it might just be there for good. Because if I yank it, I'm going to end up breaking something else. All right, so that stays. Let's see. This is the charger for my Shocks headphones. That's not an ad, but I do kind of like them. I got bone conduction headphones specifically so that I could listen to music in a safer way while riding my bike. And I got it thinking that I would use it in the in my Century that I did earlier this year. But then it was raining and miserable, and I had to focus on the road because there were a lot of angry drivers. So I ended up not even using them. But I do use them on my regular rides now, and I really like them. Oh, good for you, Don Pedro. It's fun. You might be able to. One of the things that's here is my music cozy. I just went ahead and bought another one of these because I rely on this for survival. Speaking of I have a lot of different headphones. I'm basically never just listening to my surroundings. So these are my sleep headphones. They have like just a thin ear thing, and then you can put this over your eyes, and I use it to fall asleep listening to music or podcasts. And so this broke, I think, because of a wire getting pulled out. And I ordered another one and just threw this on my desk by the soldering iron in the hopes that I would eventually fix it. And then I have two music cozies for when one inevitably goes dead because I forget to charge them. But now I've put the soldering iron away, so I guess I should put this away too. Give up on that dream. I'm not throwing it away. I am one step from being a hoarder, basically. I'm one serious mental breakdown away from being a hoarder. All right. I gotta figure out the right setup for you guys to see my Lego. Okay, I'm glad it's not just me, Darren. Hello, Ocean. I love your cheese. Not your cheese, particularly, unless you make, Tillamook cheese. And ice cream. They make very good ice cream. Okay. Well, look. Okay. So, hi, Craig. And also, hi, Misty. Hi, Mick. So here's the deal, you guys. I've been spending a lot of time recently thinking about self-care. And I have all these little projects that I've been putting off all year. My husband got this for me for Christmas and I was so excited. And as you can see, I never even opened up the box. He also got me this, Learn to Crochet. This was a very sharky Christmas last year. I like sharks. So he got me this Learn to Crochet kit. Yeah, I know, Misty. It's what healthy people do instead of drinking. Obviously, I'm going to keep drinking, but it's like Indiana Jones replacing the idol with a bag of sand. I'm hoping to kind of sneak the healthy self-care onto the pedestal and getting rid of the unhealthy stuff. I guess it's not like that because that was a very quick, seamless movement. And this is more of a stumbling, falling down, getting back up kind of movement. Scrolling Twitter, but in a bath. Hey, Catherine. And hi, Justin. So yeah, I already know how to knit, and I've heard that crocheting is like knitting, but way easier. So I'm pretty confident that I can do this. I just haven't got around to it. But I thought, and so I wanted to do that on stream, but I thought it would be, sometimes it's hard for me to stream when I'm doing things that require thinking because I'm putting too much energy into being entertaining in some way. I know it shouldn't take that much energy to be this entertaining, but this boring, but it does. I've heard that like extrovert, I don't believe in introvert versus extrovert, but that said, I've heard that extroverts end up more exhausted after social situations because they're just putting more out there, while introverts are more comfortable just hoarding all their energy. That's true, Catherine. Indiana Jones did fail. I didn't even think of that. That's such a good point. fuck Indiana Jones. I mean, I still love Indy, but you know. Oh yeah, yeah. Tillamook vanilla. Mwah. I just had to remove our ice cream maker bowl from the freezer to make room for stuff, and that got me thinking. I should make ice cream. Cause yeah, I even have like I bought some vanilla bean pods and stuff, so I get that good French vanilla stuff. All right, so this is the Lego Creator Kit. I actually I saw there's a guy on Instagram whose name I'm not gonna remember. Okay, so this is bullshit design. I'm supposed to poke my finger in here in order to open it, but it doesn't do anything. It just caves in. Is this because it's not fresh? Because I let it go stale for a year? All right, so then we get stabby with a pen. I'm destroying the resale value of this. Hi, Roy. All right, I'm gonna... Hopefully it's just you with, is that Chinese characters? Because otherwise I'm going to be calling every Chinese person who comes in here Roy, just in case. Oh, you work at a brewery? That's cool, Ocean. Love me a brewery. Should I do... what's that called? Like where you make sounds? ASMR. Should I do Lego ASMR? I'm kidding. I'm not gonna fucking do that. Did I know you're a packaging designer? Has that come up before, Don Pedro? I didn't realize I was actually getting in on your thing. Oh, Chinese, Japanese. Okay. Yeah, I usually remember that Korean is the one that looks like little people. They use like little O's that look like heads. So if it doesn't have O's, I default to Chinese. And I know what Thai looks like because... Ah, yeah. Oh, hey, Darren, spoiler alerts, I haven't played Below Zero. Bricks clicking and fingertips bleeding. Oh, you know, I have, somewhere I have like a brick separator, but I don't know where it is. So we're just gonna try not to make any mistakes. So this is a 3-in-1 kit. So yeah, there's a... Korean is really, like, it's such a cute looking alphabet. So we've got this giant squid. We have this great white shark. And we have this little lanternfish. And I actually, I wonder if I can find the Instagram account. So I saw this guy on Instagram, and he basically builds Lego to make them move. Like he adapts them to make them move. It's really cool. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, drop the username. Too early for ASMR Lego? Okay. Hold on. I was about to use the Instagram search, and then I remembered it's useless, and I have to go to Google because that's slightly more useful. I was just kidding, Darren, by the way. Hey, Jaboogie. Okay, Instagram Lego movement. No, that did not help. I'm like clicking all the top results to see if I follow them, but I do not. So, yeah, anyway. I know this is not entertaining. So, anyway, I saw a guy who built this set and turned it into like a moving diorama. It was really cool. Great White Shark. That's an amazing username. Okay. Shark and Crab is first up. Are these labeled? Or do I just open them up at random? They're not labeled, but I can see this one has a cup. Okay. So, I guess that must be this one. I could really use more light in here. But if I turn on my box light, this is probably gonna. You know what? I know. No. Okay. Sorry if it's kind of bright. Sorry. Okay. But now I can see, so that's helpful. Yeah, I already have a complaint, and it's that these bags are not labeled. Oh, and they seem to have different, hold on. Okay, so these instructions say to dump out the box, dump out the bags, and then start building. Okay. Whatever. Huh? This is a thing for children, and I'm already scared I'm gonna fail at it. Beacons are lit. All right, I do have these pieces that it's calling for, so let's fucking go. So yeah, I've been thinking about not just self-care, but also more importantly than self-care, I've been thinking a lot about skill building. Blindfolded, like, oh man. Clearly, I can't even do it with a slightly out-of-date glasses prescription. Sorry, I've made it to page 2. All right. So, yeah, skill building. Because I've been thinking a lot about the state of my country. And I've seen a lot of libs basically, like, bragging about how they're going to go out and buy a gun, or that they have gone out and bought a gun. Which I find a little depressing, to be honest, because, okay, I think I'm missing a piece now. Why isn't all of the crab in one bag? So yeah, like, I would prefer that people not buy guns. And this is my video is going to be about this in part. So apologies that this is a little spoiler alert. But I've talked about guns before and how they are not good. And yet some people apparently did not listen to me. How dare they? Good news, I found the crab claws. Oh, but I guess I'm not actually doing this one. Here. Okay. Yeah, so guns increase our risk of dying from guns. And I think it's especially not great to run out and buy a gun because you're concerned about the election, because you're emotional, you're upset. So you go out and you buy a gun. Like, there are several steps missing. Number one, calm down. Number two, what are you planning to do with the gun exactly? Like, I get that marginalized people are like, well, the government's not going to protect me. The police aren't going to protect me. Therefore, I have to protect myself. But you really got to stop and ask yourself exactly, what are you protecting yourself from? Is it somebody jumping you in the street because they think you're gay or trans or whatever? Okay. Let's back it up then. What is the best way to deal with that? Is it a gun? Not necessarily. Guns escalate a situation, especially if the other person has a gun as well. And so somebody's more likely to end up dead. And have you trained with the gun? Do you know how to shoot the gun? Do you know how to unload, load, handle, carry a gun safely? Because you should be, if you're planning to own a gun, you need to take a class on that. Preferably a few. Hola, Andrew. Murder noodles. All right, look, I've now got most of a crab. By the way, Dungeness crab fishing season is upon us, but I have not yet gone out on my doomed annual trip to try and fail to catch a crab. Okay, little gray thing with a ball. Found it. So, okay, and second of all, the gun is a last resort. And you should really also be well trained in the first resorts. And if you have the money to buy a gun, you have the money to get proper training in, for instance, de-escalation techniques. You can build up your physical fitness, because as satisfying as you might think it would be to shoot and kill a MAGA guy who's trying to cause you harm, the fact of the matter is that the best course of action is always going to be de-escalation and or bravely running away. Are you kidding? The crab is spread across 3 different bags? Why? Why, though? It is. Here's the other piece. This is silly. Yeah, so I don't think that we should give our lives for that. I don't think we should give our lives for gun control. Yes, the Black Panthers are the reason why California has better gun control laws than other places in the United States. But I don't think endangering myself and others is the way to do that. So yeah, like if you take a good self-defense class and not like a McDojo sort of women's safety whatever class, a good like self-defense class will first and foremost teach you de-escalation techniques. It's so important, and I highly recommend people do that if they are even considering a gun. And yeah, the research shows for people like me with serious depression, having a gun in the house is more likely to end up with me and my loved ones dead. So yeah, I'd prefer these other things. I do. So I've been thinking about all this because I think that the actual answer is so guns. I saw someone who owns a gun and believes in the right to bear arms say that guns have one upside and many, many downsides. But you know what has many upsides and zero downsides is skill building. So one skill is de-escalation. Another skill might be basic martial arts that comes with situational awareness, like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or what have you. Exactly, Meav. Oh yeah, Thomas, that's a really good point. I read Grapes of Wrath fairly recently. I read it for the I might have read it in high school. I actually don't even remember. But I read it last year this time, and I really enjoyed it. It was extremely touching. I liked it a lot. The downside is the learning process. Yeah, yeah. The sponsors, it's Rage Shadow Legends. So yeah, and yeah, Thomas, if I recall correctly, it's the passage about the guy with the bulldozer that's going through their land, and how he's just a guy who took a job, and if you kill him, well, then the cops come and kill you. Okay, well, who should we go get? We should go get the bank. Okay, so go to the bank, and they're all just guys. They're all just guys doing their jobs, et cetera, et cetera. There are a lot of really great passages like that in there. Highly recommended. It's also a book about what my video is going to be more or less about, which is the benefits of collective action. Yay, our crab has eyes. So, yeah, but in addition to things like de-escalation, situational awareness, basic physical fitness is one. So I'm trying to get back into my routine of working out every day. I do strength training on every other day, and then on the other days I do cardio. So today was a strength training day, which is nice because it's raining, or it was raining. Now it's nice and bright. But so yeah, healthy diet, getting sleep, physical fitness. These things will have so much more upside compared to a gun. And in addition to that, so that's like the basic sort of self-defense stuff. But then there's a lot of other stuff that you can do to build skills that will be useful regardless of what the apocalypse looks like, or if it comes at all. Crochet. Am I gonna be making all my own clothes? Probably not. But regardless, it's probably going to be something soothing that will make me feel good and leave me with something that I do not need to go out and purchase. Because, by the way, one thing is, I think all but certain, shit's about to get really expensive. Due to the deportation of the people who pick our crops, and also due to the threatened tariffs. So learn to make your own stuff. And also, oh, here we go. And also, learn to cook. Cooking is a really cool skill. If you rely on pre-made freezer meals or, God forbid, fast food, that stuff is going to get mega expensive. So learning to cook and learning to cook well, cooking different cuisines, learning how to, this was a skill that I actually built up during quarantine. So in 2020, I got very meticulous about not wasting food, about taking an inventory and making sure that I was using everything before it expired. Stuff like that, such a good skill to have. And again, you will benefit regardless of what happens, you know? Oh yeah, utility, we did discuss this on the last stream. I have a very dark sense of humor and I'm not a good person. That was basically the result of that stream. So in answer to your question, yes. Yeah, so, you know, like, oh yeah, Ellis, it's a great point. The ability to repair stuff. Right to repair is going to go away. But yeah, like, I feel really good that I got that soldering iron. And if I could get it together, I could fix my headphones, you know. I think we have a completed crab here, you guys. And it's really cute. All of his little legs move and his claws move. Yay. I'm going to find the Instagram of the guy that made the movable thing. And I'm going to post it on my Patreon. Or maybe I'll post it in Discord. I'm trying to do more stuff in Discord now. Hey, Auntie. I would appreciate that if you could. Okay, the only problem with the crab is that he's a little off balance, a little top heavy here. So yeah, a soldering iron is really cheap and kind of fun. Pretty easy to learn how to do. So yeah, I recommend that. I recommend something that I am not good at right now, but that I have been hoping for some time to find the time to get better at, is learning to sew. I am currently not great at sewing, and I rely upon my friends to repair things for me. We're now doing the treasure chest, by the way. I still can't believe they didn't package all the stuff together in different bags. It's so weird. So yeah, cooking, repairing. Oh, and I know what else. Growing. So ever since we moved into this house and I had more space, I decided I wanted to learn how to grow food. And oh yeah, getting a bike is also a very good idea. Get a bike and learn to fix it. Yeah. So yeah, I started growing my own food. It's been a learning process. And if you guys are interested, I was thinking I might do a video explainer on the things that I have learned. One of the first things I learned, or at least confirmed, was that, wait, where does that go? Was that growing your own food is not necessarily cheaper than going to the grocery store. Depending, though. It takes a lot of trial and error if you've never done it before. And also, it takes a lot of water. And sometimes, depending on where you live, it could take electricity, to power lights. So, I do not understand. They show... They they show this piece and this treasure chest piece, but then down here they show the treasure chest and a completely different piece on top. Where did this piece go? I don't even see that piece anywhere. I don't think that piece exists. Did I find a typo in the Lego instructions? Anyway, nice, Auntie. Oh, no, I am... Okay, let me be clear. I am a doomsday prepper. I am. I just... I do it with as much logic as I reasonably can. So that's why I'm actually pretty confident talking about this stuff. Like when in March of 2020, by the time the CDC declared everything a pandemic, I already had gone to Costco and I had everything we needed for the next 12 months. A grapho, yeah. So I also have, I have an earthquake kit. I have go bags for me, my husband, and Indy. I look through everything once a year, replace stuff. And it came in handy last month, just felt like a year ago, when our house almost burned down in a wildfire. We had everything packed up and ready to go in the car, and we were just waiting for, the evacuation orders. So, so far, like, my doomsday prepping has all actually turned out to be reasonable. And, that's kind of my idea here is that, like, I'm putting the treasure in the treasure chest now. There are steps you can take that protect yourself without panicking, without endangering yourself. And I know because I do these things, because I am a person who likes to be prepared and has been prepared when things have gone wrong. I have had success. All right, we've got the treasure chest. Oh, nice, Andy. Hey, longsword could help. Could help. I say list it on your apocalypse readiness list. But yeah, back to growing food. So it's usually not very, not necessarily cheaper than going to the grocery store. However, who knows if that's going to continue to be true. I'm not an economist. I have no idea how bad it's going to get if Trump does all of his policies that he wants to, that he said he wants to. Good news, we're on the shark. However, there are certain foods I've found are cheaper and are very easy. And, obviously, like, this is unique to Northern California, but tomatoes are one. Once I figured out how to grow tomatoes, tomatoes are super fucking expensive at the grocery store, and they kind of suck. Even the heirloom ones, often I found suck. So I grew way more delicious tomatoes, and I got a million of them. Oh, and by the way, and this is where community comes into play, introduce yourself to your neighbors. Because I shared tomatoes with my neighbors. My neighbors shared plums with me. I turned a bunch of plums into jam and handed them out. Another of my neighbors has chickens, and so she always has eggs, so we share. Um, yeah, Auntie, when you find the right tomato for your situation, it can be huge. And like tomatoes were the first thing that because I love tomatoes. I'm a South Jersey girl, and we take our tomatoes really seriously. So that's the first thing I wanted to try. And yeah, like again, I had to fail, you know, but I used empty egg cartons as seed starters. I got compost at a local reuse thing. You just come and you just load it up into your car for free. Oh, a dry toilet. That's serious business. But you've planted a seed. Pun intended. So yeah, tomatoes, beans are so easy. When I planted my first beans, I was like shocked at how quickly they grew and how easily they grew. And then I was like, oh yeah, this is why like they have kindergarten students grow beans, because it's like a really easy way to see nature in action. So yeah, but like beyond the expense of it, this is where again, there's no downside, because it's a skill that you're building and it feels incredible. Like it feels fucking amazing to be like, yeah, I grew this from this tiny little seed, and now I have this giant plant full of tomatoes. Like it's so rewarding, and you just, I don't know, you learn a lot about nature and about yourself, and it feels good to like care for a thing like that. So yeah, it's a skill, and it's a worthwhile skill. And when you combine it with learning to cook, let me tell you, there are a few things more satisfying than sitting down to a meal that you grew and then fucking cooked yourself. Like, there's nothing in this life more delicious. Oh, wait, did I do that wrong? I think I did that wrong. Uh-oh. Time for bleeding. Yeah, I put these little fins or whatever on the wrong part. It's okay. I'm back. No bleeding. Yeah, I think like the best meal I had this year was maybe the manzanella. Is that what it's called? Manzanella? I might be getting that wrong. It's like an Italian tomato salad. Because I had a bunch of fresh tomatoes left over at the end of the season, and I didn't want them to go bad. I canned a bunch. Oh yeah, learning canning was fun too. That's a thing I learned last year, and put into practice this year. And it was also really satisfying. But yeah, I made this amazing tomato salad that I'm still thinking about, obviously, today. God damn it, I put these on wrong. I cannot get these little things right. And only attract the shark. Yeah, it is godlike. And yeah, hydroponics fun. There's also like, they make those little herb things. They're like very compact, and I think they have like a built-in grow light, and you can grow all of your herbs. Oh yeah, was somebody asking about the earthquake kit? I've actually, I think I made a video showing everything that goes into mine. But yeah, basically we put the stuff, like, think of like a worst case scenario. Well, worst case scenario, I guess you just die. But in terms of how much time, wait, did I fuck this up again? I think I fucked this up a second time. Yeah, obviously the little fins should be going in the same direction. I am not a very visual person. Okay, there we go. I don't even know what that means. I got it right though. So yeah, if we only have a few minutes to get out of our house, what do we want to be taking? And that stuff goes into backpacks, go bags. And then it's like, okay, well, we have a little extra time and a little extra space. Like, we've got the car. So that's where, like, we have a big Tupperware thing. That's full of, like, the next level. So stuff like, so the bags have change of clothes, shoes, medication, cash, some water, some food, life straw, I think, for water, actually, along with some water. Yeah. And then, an extra, like, pair of glasses and stuff. And then in the larger kit, now we've got space for things like a tarp, can openers and canned food, a shovel, flashlights, stuff like that. Oh yeah, no, this is official Lego. And then we also have, in addition, we right in our garage next to the car is where we keep all of our camping stuff. And so that stuff, when we had the wildfire last month, we also had enough time to throw the camping gear in the car. So that was nice, because now we've got also, like, a stove and a tent and sleeping bags and, all that stuff. We were packed to the gills. And then Indy's go bag has food, water, medication, his collar, an extra harness, stuff like that. All right, we're getting there. Oh yeah, pickling is fun. I highly recommend quick pickling as a start. So this is a really good way I've found to use up stuff that's going off. So red onions is my absolute favorite. And all you do, you can look up an exact recipe online. But you take some, like, red apple cider vinegar or other kind of vinegar, it doesn't really matter. And you slice up a bunch of red onions, thin slice them, put them in a mason jar, and then heat up your, what the heck? Oh, I see. This has to go all the way through. You heat up your vinegar with, like, some water and whatever extra bits you want. So, like, you could do salt. I usually do peppercorns, maybe, like, some garlic, whatever you've got on hand. And then bring it all to a boil, and then just dump it over your red onions, and you've got some pickled onions, and they are delicious. Four types of gun and no way to get clean water. Exactly. See, that is the basic thrust of what I'm trying to say here. Is like, don't I think it's very easy to fall into a romanticized notion of what apocalypse prep should be, because like right-wing lunatics have dominated that space. But I am here as a left-wing lunatic to tell you that there is a better way. Because if you do all this stuff, if you learn all this stuff, worst case scenario, you feel better about yourself. You have skills that other people will appreciate. You have skills that you can continue to use to better your life. There is no downside. Yeah, Rainbow, that's why, like, I'm saying, pretty much nobody has space to grow food as their primary food source. That is a dream. The best you can hope for, the best most people can hope for, is forming a community with your neighbors where everybody chips in and helps to get you through hard times. Like, I've run out of food. I don't have enough to buy stuff at the grocery store this week. How am I going to get by? Well, if you're in my neighborhood, you come to my house, I am very lucky to live in a really great neighborhood, but the reason why it's so great is because everybody is on the same page about helping each other out, sharing the load. And that's how we survive, is through collective action. It's the opposite of the conservative dipshit prepper dream, where they are on their own. But what do we see in every dystopian movie, book, and TV show? The way to survive is communism. Like, it is to build a commune. And that's what we have to do. And we have to do it now. You have to build these support networks before they're necessary. Because otherwise, people are desperate and stupid. We need to be smart and calm. And so I recommend, if you haven't introduced yourself to your neighbors, maybe give it a try. Maybe they suck. Or maybe they will help keep you alive. And once you've learned these skills, you won't just be, you won't be a freeloader. You'll be helping them too. You get what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down? We're really cooking now, by the way. Should I be doing this on both sides? No. Yes, agreed. There is like this running joke where it's like a man's man will do anything to protect you so long as it involves a gun. But if protecting you means voting for Kamala Harris or, driving you to a doctor's appointment, then good fucking luck. All right, we got some more. Okay, so the slope. Okay, so it goes this way. Yeah. I'm doing it. This is a skill. Exactly, see. Yeah, it's, that's one thing. It's certainly not worth living in a fascist state, but at the very least, we do have more information now. We have a better idea of who fucking sucks. And they're being very open about it. They're bragging about it. So, we have more information than we had before. The question is, what are we going to do with it? I hope people will treat Trump voters like complete shit. For all the, I know I'm doing a lot of Pollyanna talk right now, but we should at the same time keep or start spitting in their food when they come to eat at our restaurants, and we should be extremely mean to them at every opportunity. Anything dark blue is very difficult for me to see here. Okay. And then this goes up here. Oh, that's his eye. That's why I had to put a little green rod through it. Yeah, I feel like this is a good way for people to process information. Okay. And then another part of his jaw here. Yeah, I mean, I don't want you guys to get depressed. I want you to get healthy. I want you to get angry. I want you to get righteous. I want me to learn which way things are supposed to go. Because why am I so bad at this? Oh my God. You'd think I hadn't been putting together Lego since before I could talk. Okay, so then, oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, most of his jaw. Well, so see that, I have feelings about that as well. The I told you so, the Schadenfreude. All right, now we do the other side of his face. One thing I learned during COVID. So, when people started, I sorry if you were on the previous stream, I think I talked a little bit about this. But when people started denying that COVID was deadly, and they refused to mask, they refused to isolate, I thought, okay, there's only so much we can tell them. They're going to go and find out for themselves. And once the ones that are still alive see what happened to the ones that are now dead, they will get into shape. But they didn't. They made up, they said, that didn't really happen. That it was just fake news, et cetera, et cetera. So then when the vaccines came out and some people refused to take them, I thought, well, they'll see a bunch of unvaccinated people still dying and a bunch of vaccinated people not dying, and they will realize the error of their ways. And no, that didn't happen either. They said that that wasn't happening. Fake news. And so the ones that die, die, and the ones who are left, by and large, will not learn their lesson. There won't be any satisfying "I told you so," and we need to get comfortable with that. Most of these people are so blinded. They're so ignorant that we can't even say "I told you so," because they'll just be like, "What? What are you talking about?" I think this is a survival skill. Like, I'm learning, hopefully, maybe this is teaching me basic, wait, where did this go? Oh, up here, right. Maybe I'm learning, like, I can't even think of the word, like puzzle building. I'm learning fluid thinking. Oh, I put the wrong thing on there. Goddamn dark blue stuff. Wait, is this the wrong thing? I don't. Uh-oh. Okay. It might be time for the blood. Let's just set that aside. Let's set that aside for now. Oh, wait. This is the one. Okay. That's why it wasn't working. See, it's problem solving. Or something. Or, again, it's just nice to do something relaxing that isn't drugs and alcohol. You know? It's just a nice, healthy coping strategy. So that goes there. And this goes here. Bye, Craig. Organizational skills. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you and me both, Ocean Pilot. You and me both. I mean, I'm not a Navy vet, but I am disappointed in the election. Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed in Americans as a whole. That's going to be what my video's about. I had to take a break from writing it because it's just depressing. There's only so much I can think about. Even I, whose entire job is thinking about how stupid people are. Even I was having a little trouble maintaining focus. All right, I think we're working on the bottom of his jaw now. Or her jaw. Sharks can be girls. Sharks can be anything they want. Sharks could be President of the United States. That'd be nice. I'd vote for a shark. Vote shark. I promise to champion the environment and eat anyone that I don't like. All right, I'm really trucking, which means I've probably done something wrong. If past experience is anything to go by. Oh. So. I don't think that's the right one. Wait, is that the right one? I guess maybe it is. So yeah, if you guys are enjoying this, then maybe another day we'll do crochet. Oh, I see. So like that, I guess. All right. And then we do that on the other side, maybe? I assume. Yeah. And if there's any other skills you guys want to learn that are reasonable to do on a live stream, I'm happy to take suggestions. We could all go to a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class together. Just kidding. Rah! Hello, it's me, Sharky. Oh, good. Germany's got shit going down too. Oh, a self-help book. Should I become the enemy? All right, now we start on the body. The sharky body. By the way, I'm gonna leave the other things for another day. Although I'd hate to have to take apart the shark. I should buy 2 more of these so I can build the other things, huh? Well, congratulations on that, Don Pedro. That'll be exciting to have that off your back. I'm one of those angry people who paid off my student loans early, and now I have to hate all of the people that got them excused. How dare you get something that I did not get? This affects me in some way. Yeah, I basically just worked my ass off in my 20s and did nothing else but pay off student loans. But I still benefited from that, because then I could start saving money. All right, we're cruising now. This is easy. I think I'm getting good at Lego. Just in time to make the Home Alone house, which I bought for my husband a few Christmases ago. And so now each year he puts together the Home Alone house, which is incredible, by the way. How to resist quarter-inch soldiers. Well, Meath, it's never too late to go back to school. I considered doing it. So my first real office job as a copywriter was for a company that sorry, let me just make sure I'm doing this right. It was for a company that offered to pay for schooling. And I remember when my boss at the time brought it up during our like Monday morning stand-up meeting. And I was like, sorry, what? They'll pay for you to go to grad school? And he's like, yeah, I'm doing it right now. It's cool. I go at night. And I was like, and they just pay for it? And he's like, yeah, why? Do you want to do it? I was like, yes, let's go. And he's like, cool, I'll get you the paperwork. And then he pauses and he looks at me and he's like, you know, you have to major in something related to your job, right? So it would be like, you know, like marketing or something. And I was like, no, that's stupid. He's like, what were you going to go for? And I was like, I don't know, like physics. I wouldn't have actually done physics. I would have been terrible at that, but like biology or something. And he was like, yeah, no, that doesn't count. Okay, I just put more on. Well, that's fair, PZ. You've put in your time. You deserve a break. Yeah, that's true, Meath. But you know, maybe you could apply for sanctuary in some better country. All right, I actually do have to remove a thing, I think. God damn it. I'm gonna have to find my brick remover. Oh wait, here's another one. Nope. That's different. Come on, they didn't give me an extra one of these. All right, let the bleeding commence. There we go. Got it. Your company will let you work and get paid for fewer hours. Wow. What nice guys. It's crazy to think what like an immediate winner a Dem platform of like 4-day work week would have been. Just anything that evil socialists suggested. Oh well, those days are gone. Okay, so best to not think about what could have been. Greg, that's awesome. We cannot pay off our mortgage early because we got the 2020 golden handcuff mortgage in which we got a 3% loan. And so we can never move. Thanks, Catherine. Nice chatting with you. Yeah, I have some friends in San Diego, and we had talked about maybe looking at places in San Diego when we were getting this house. But you know, that was just like way too much to think about to think about going to like a completely different city that we had never lived in before, you know. We'd have to rent there, and it'd be a whole thing. So, but now, I was like, maybe we should go to San Diego, because, like, the weather's good, the surf is good, and my husband was like, we cannot afford to move anywhere, because now interest rates are high, and our liquid cash is low. So yeah, we're going to be in Oakland for the foreseeable future. You know, there are worse places to be. One of these little guys, and then this bigger guy. we just made a fin. Yay. I think you're looking at it, Odo. A friend of mine just started rewatching Schitt's Creek, and another friend of mine just started rewatching The Good Place. I think both of those are good, wholesome viewing, personally. I wasn't that into Schitt's Creek at first, but it grew on me. Thanks to Catherine O'Hara, mostly. I kept watching. All right, we have a body. Oh my goodness, I see. And it connects. Oh, this is cool. Look. Oh, I love this guy. This is really cool. I'm glad I'm finally doing this. Yeah, The Good Place is such an incredible show. Like, it's hard to believe that it even got made, you know? Like, I guess because Mike Schur already was a known entity in LA and in TV. But, like, what an incredible like, I won't, just in case one of you hasn't watched it, the twists that show take are so good, so satisfying. Highly recommended. All right, we got a couple of, what are these, pectorals? PZ, is this a pectoral fin? I want to get my gotta get my vocab right. I love that. So I wasn't sure how much, so I told you I saw that guy that like built a thing to make this shark move. I didn't realize that the shark itself already had like this built-in movement stuff. Nobody's ever really called me Rebecca. My family calls me Becky. And in the past, I've had friends go with Becca or Bex, with the latter being popular amongst Australians, mostly, in my experience. And yes, I love Tim Heidecker. Rebeccawatson. Yeah, that's true. Rebeccawatson was a popular one for me, thanks to Overwatch. Thank you, PZ, for confirming. Pecs. Yeah, I've been a fan of Tim Heidecker since Tim and Eric, awesome show, great job. And yeah, I have dutifully followed him as he has, like, he's like the opposite of the disappointment you get when a comedian you admire for many years suddenly talks about politics when he didn't before. Yeah, Tim Heidecker has good politics. I also like Eric Wareheim. Eric Wareheim's a really good Instagram follow because he just goes around the world eating good food. You think you should go on his podcast or I should go on his podcast? I'd go on his podcast in a heartbeat. That'd be a dream, but I'm too low level for somebody like Tim. He's got he's got big boys on his show. All right. Forgot which piece we were dealing with here. So we got like a... Wait, how did... Oh, I did this all wrong. Hold on. So it's that and then that. And then... Oh, wait, no. I did do it right, I think. Wait. Oh, is that the wrong piece? Oh, wait. I got it. I did get it wrong. Okay. Never mind. I got it. I got it now. Everybody relax. Why am I so bad at this? Oh, really? Rhinebeck? Nice. A fellow Becky Beck Speck Rebecca. Well, Margot, if you want to write to him and tell him that he has to have on the incredible, gorgeous, and funny Rebeccawatson, those are the exact words you have to use. I don't make the rules. I would not criticize you. All right, and the other side. Boop. Now I know it's this way, not the other way. All right. We're almost there, coming down the home stretch. If I do any more of these, I definitely got to bust out a better light setup because I am blind. All right, so wait. Okay. Oh. So. Aha. We're getting more sharky. Am I listening to anything? Not right now. For my birthday, my husband got me the Chapel Roan album on vinyl, which I really like. I am trying to like listen to more new music as it comes out. Wait. Hold on. Oh, God damn it. Wait. How did I screw oh, there's an identical okay. We have a slight issue. I sandwiched in the wrong. Oh boy. I was just thinking, starting to get a little tired here. Mistakes are going to be made. Okay. What even is this? This isn't even a goddamn. Wait, but it's not this one either. Hold on. Something has gone terribly wrong. Wait, is this broken? Okay, I'm either missing a piece or this piece is actually broken. Because it's supposed to be this gray piece, because that goes into the little, the ball joint. But this is what I have. And this doesn't appear to be anything. Did I get all the way to the end only to find that I've got the wrong piece? I don't think I have listened to Moon-Shaped Pool. I'll have to give that a go. So this is a little disappointing. Just double checking that I don't have another piece somewhere that matches this one. I've got this. That's not right. That. No, I have an extra eye. So yeah, I think I've got the wrong piece. I can't tell if it's like the wrong piece or if it's correct, but a part of it, no, I think it's just the wrong piece. So I'm just missing this guy. And yeah, there's just luckily I cleaned my desk today, which makes it easier to tell that it's not here. Let me just double check on the floor, just in case. Nope. Well, I don't think I could have used something in the wrong spot because I would have run into the same issue. Like all of those gray pieces are for these ball joints. And so yeah, you know what? Maybe I could just leave it out maybe. Although then it wouldn't be very stable. Because it would only have one joint attached. Dang. What a bummer. Yeah, and it would be pretty obvious too that it's missing the chunk. Well, you know, I was just thinking maybe I buy another set so I can make the squid and the lanternfish without disassembling my shark. Maybe one of those doesn't use all the parts. And so I'm just going to reassemble it and see if I can at least attach it with just the one. I guess I could also go on Lego's website and buy the extra piece. Though that would annoy me. Just from a justice perspective. All right, so I mean his tail, well now he just has an extra point of rotation. So maybe this is better actually. Bricks and minifigs and check their bins. Oh, I don't know, Aldo. Sorry, I'm catching up on chat. What's bricks and minifigs? Is that an unauthorized used Lego Emporium. Okay, I have more bad news. Hold on. There's no way. Oh, wait. Never mind. False alarm, everybody. False alarm. Like, there's no way I'm missing two. Oh, shit. All right, well, I did just drop treasure all over. Okay, so we're almost done. All right. And that is our tail. Oh, wait. There's one more bit of tail. We're almost done. I swear. Oh, okay. And that goes in there. Ta-da! We did it. And yeah, it does look like everything that's left over is just like the things you're most likely to lose. Plus this bizarro piece that was never used at all. Wait. You guys are right. I found it. It's not Lego's fault. It's my fault. I'm a derp. It was in Mr. Krabby Patty's mouth. I am not smart, but see, we're skill building. We're learning from our mistakes. Boom. Done. Rawr. I love her. Especially now that she's complete. So we've got crab, treasure chest, and Sharky. I think, I think I might actually pick up this kit again to make the other things. Because I don't want to take apart the Sharky. I like her. All right. So that's it. Thank you. Oh, a used Lego store. Sorry. Catching up. Oh, good night, Thomas. You know, I don't think there was a parts list. Oh, there is. There's a parts list. I didn't know there was a part. It's at the end. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me. This was fun. I hope that you found this at least a little relaxing. And not sure if what the schedule is going to look like going forward with the live stream, but I'm going to continue to try to at least do a little bit at 2 p.m. Pacific time. But, you know, I'm also trying to get some videos up this week. So, you know, that takes precedence. But love you guys. Get to the Discord if you haven't already. And